I got a camcorder.
And gave me a camcorder, so now I have a camcorder.
Oh.
I was gifted this by my friend via his brother, and it just kind of made me think of the concept of using the right tool for the job. Like, this is like a 2015 camcorder. This is a mirrorless camera that came out about 6 months earlier. Video wise, their specs are about the same, 1080p video, but this is only 2 megapixels. This is 24 megapixels. This has interchangeable lenses. This has a fixed lens, but this doesn't have video stabilization, and this does. And this doesn't have an external mic jack, and this does. This can only record video for 30 minutes, and this can record for like 3 hours, and it won't overheat, and it's got this big external battery. The battery will die in like an hour of straight video, you know? So why would you get something like this over something like this? I mean, they do a lot of the same things as well. These both have clean HDMI out if you want to use these as like a webcam. Absolutely feasible. But my thought about this is it's ergonomic. You strap it to your hand and it literally is in position. You press one button, you open the screen, press one button, and it starts, you know? It's just a matter of the tool for the job. This is designed for amateur videographers, hobbyists, who just want video, and they want video that is stabilized. They want a nice long zoom range so they can be at different places and get the image they want. It's got face detect autofocus, and it's very easy to use this to share video. It's got 8 gigabytes of internal storage and an SD card slot there. This doesn't have internal storage, it relies on an SD card. In fact, if you don't have an SD card in there, it yells at me, says no card. These are both big Japanese camera manufacturers. Sony and Canon both make mirrorless cameras and camcorders. In fact, they're kind of each other's main competition in the camcorder space. Sony's handycam and Canon's Vixia series, and they've been competing in this space for quite a long time. So I don't want to say that Canon's better than Sony because they both make camcorders, and Sony's better than Canon because they make mirrorless cameras. They both make mirrorless cameras. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to do mostly video, grab something like this, and you can get one of these for like 150 bucks on eBay right now. If you want to do a lot of photography and also video, something like this is probably more your speed. This is more for learning photography. It has a manual mode. You're going to learn about ISO and aperture and shutter speed. This, you're going to press a button and it will work. So it's the tool for the job. This will also do a lot of video, right? It's meant for video, but it's meant to be clipped on things, and it's got a small screen on the back. You're not going to hold this and, you know, film a kid's play or a baseball game like this, right? This, again, strap it on, no viewfinder, just a big screen that turns all the way around and flips out like that. So if you wanted to vlog with this, you could do that. Again, webcam situation. They both were very popular options. Both of these cameras were very popular options during the pandemic when Logitech webcams were just sold out. You get something like this, you get a cheap capture card, and you're set. So the right tool for the job. I mean, I took this to my brother's birthday party and I was just messing around with it, and just the things it's capable of and the sound that comes out of it, the video and sound that comes out of this just straight out of the box, and I don't have to worry about lenses or aperture or anything. It's very fun and freeing in that way. Here's where I want to get a little tricky. You know, camera like this where you can mess with all those settings manually, you can choose the kind of lenses you want, and you can build out a whole cinema rig around this. That's kind of for like an artistic interpretation, you know, if you want to really put your stamp on it. But that's not to say that a camera like this couldn't make a movie. It absolutely can. I want to point out 28 Days Later was shot on a Canon DV cam. it's like 720p because they wanted a kind of found footage camcorder look. So if you and I believe, I mean, there have been other parts of movies, I mean, Blair Witch Project, obviously, some stuff like that, but even beyond that, if you had a simple tripod and some lighting, you could make some stuff look really good on this. So don't be afraid to choose the tool that works for you. If people are telling you to get a mirrorless camera like this for filming, and because then you're like real cinematographer, that's great if that's what you want to aspire to. But if you just need video right now that's gonna work, this is a cheap place to start. I'm really lucky that I was gifted this, and I had to buy a stupid cable because this is a proprietary power charger. But anyway, not to rant too long, but I just thought this was really intriguing. I was messing around with it and I was like, this makes video very easy and very easy to make look interesting, or like very easy to make look decent enough, you know. If you're walking, like the stabilization, if you're walking around, you're shooting multiple subjects, you're trying to zoom in, zoom out, 150 bucks, 1080p video, 32 times optical zoom, pretty fast aperture when it's wide open, but because it's such a tiny sensor, these roughly had like the same size image sensor in them. But anyway, that's how they make it work cheaply, accurately, reliably. You don't have a massive sensor and you need lenses, and that's why it's so cheap as well. But the functionality is fantastic. Okay, rant over. Go make something.